Hello to all travel enthusiasts on Koala Planet. In today's episode, we will delve into the impressive history and architecture of the majestic Seville Cathedral, a cultural and religious treasure standing in the heart of this beautiful Spanish city. History. The construction of the Cathedral of St. Mary of the Sea began in 1401 under the reign of King Henry II and was carried out on the remains of the Great Almohad Mosque. This mosque, called the Great Mosque, was a symbol of the rich Islamic heritage of the region. The Christian rulers aimed to emphasize the supremacy of the Catholic faith following the reconquest of Seville in 1248. The chief architect of the cathedral was the German master Arnold of Cologne, who initially led the project in a pure Gothic style. However, as construction progressed, other architects like Karl Galtz took charge and added Renaissance and Baroque elements, creating a blend of architectural styles over the years. The cathedral was consecrated in 1507, marking the culmination of decades of hard work and effort. Throughout the construction process, various challenges were faced, including the need to reinforce the columns and walls of the old mosque to support the magnificent Gothic structure being erected. One intriguing aspect of the cathedral's history is that, although originally built to house the Catholic community, it was constructed on top of an Islamic mosque, adding additional layers of meaning and symbolism to the site. Today, the Seville Cathedral is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and remains a focal point for religious and cultural events in the region. Architecture. The Seville Cathedral is a magnificent example of Gothic architecture, although its development over the centuries incorporates Renaissance and Baroque elements, creating a unique masterpiece. Observing the main facade reveals meticulous attention to detail and the complexity of stone-carved sculptures adorning the structure. The main facade of the cathedral is an impressive display of sculptures and architectural details. Richly decorated bronze doors welcome visitors and narrate biblical events. Statues of saints, apostles, and religious figures intertwine in a visual dance that tells stories of the Christian faith. The cathedral features stunning rose windows and Gothic windows that allow light to enter, creating a celestial atmosphere inside. The stained glass windows are artworks in themselves, depicting biblical scenes and religious figures with a vibrant color palette. Inside, numerous chapels and aisles reveal a carefully planned architectural layout. Elegant columns and Gothic arches give a sense of grandeur and verticality, while altars and retables add a touch of artistic splendor. Wood carvings and paintings decorating these chapels tell stories of religion and local history. As construction continued over the centuries, architects like Hernán Ruiz and Felipe Terzi incorporated Renaissance and Baroque elements. This is evident in chapels like the main chapel, where the golden altarpiece and detailed sculptures reflect the artistic splendor of the time. The Seville Cathedral is an architectural symphony that fuses styles over time, creating a monumental structure that continues to astonish visitors worldwide. Every detail, from gargoyles to intricate arches, contributes to the richness of this architectural masterpiece that stands as an undisputed landmark in the history of art and construction. The Giralda. The Giralda, a bell tower standing majestically next to the Seville Cathedral, is one of the city's most iconic architectural elements and a living testimony to its multicultural history. The Giralda has its roots in Seville's Islamic era, originally built as the minaret of the Great Mosque during the 12th century under Almohad rule. Its primary function was to serve as a point from which the muezzin, prayer caller, announced the hours of the day and directed the calls to prayer. After the reconquest in 1248, the Giralda was converted into a Christian bell tower, and today, its pinnacle is crowned by a statue called El Giraldillo. A distinctive feature of the Giralda is its ascent, which is achieved through a series of ramps instead of stairs. This ingenious solution allowed muezzins to ride horses to the top to perform their daily duties. The transition of the Giralda from minaret to Christian bell tower was done with great respect for the original structure, making it a symbol of cultural coexistence in Seville's architecture. Climbing the 34 ramps that make up the ascent to the Giralda, visitors are rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of the city of Seville. From the top, one can admire the city's rooftops, the cathedral, the Alcazar, and the surrounding mountains. It is a unique experience that offers a distinctive perspective on the region's architecture and geography. The top of the Giralda is crowned by El Giraldillo, a statue representing the triumph of the Christian faith. This female figure holds a flag and has become an emblematic symbol of the city. In addition to its religious significance, El Giraldillo also functions as a weather vane, turning with the wind and adding a dynamic touch to the silhouette of the Giralda. The Giralda is not only an architectural masterpiece, but also encapsulates the rich history of Seville, from its Islamic roots to its transformation into a Christian symbol. Its unique ascent and views from the top make this tower a must-visit for any traveler seeking to understand the complexity and beauty of Seville's history, chapels and altars. Inside the Seville Cathedral, we enter a world of spirituality and art as we explore the numerous chapels and altars adorning this sacred space. The main chapel is the heart of the cathedral and houses the world's largest altarpiece. This impressive altarpiece, known as the main retable, is a masterpiece of sculptures and reliefs carved in walnut wood. Commissioned in the 5th century by the cathedral chapter, it is attributed to artists such as Peter Dancart and Nuno Goncalves. The retablo features 5 main panels representing the life of Christ, from the Annunciation to the Resurrection. The Royal Chapel is another highlight of the cathedral and serves as the final resting place for several members of the Spanish royalty. Here lie the remains of historical figures such as Ferdinand III of Castile and his son, Alfonso X the Wise. The architectural splendor of the chapel is complemented by the high relief of the Virgin of the Kings, the city's patroness, presiding over this sacred space. The chapel of the Old Sacristy is an additional artistic treasure. Its main altar features a magnificent painting of the Immaculate Conception, created by the Baroque painter Bartolomé Esteban Murillo. The walls are adorned with Sevillian tiles, adding a touch of color and authenticity to this chapel. Another gem is the Chapel of St. Andrew, housing one of the cathedral's most revered sculptures, the Christ of Mercies. This Gothic-style sculpture was created in the 16th century by the Sevillian sculptor Martínez Montañés. The lateral chapels also offer a rich variety of sacred art. Paintings, sculptures, and additional altars decorate these spaces, each telling its own story and contributing to the spiritual atmosphere of the cathedral. Exploring the chapels and altars of the Seville Cathedral is embarking on a journey through artistic creativity and spiritual devotion that has endured over the centuries. Each chapel offers a unique experience, revealing both the artistic mastery of different periods and the deep historical and religious connection that has shaped this iconic monument. Artistic treasures. The Seville Cathedral houses an unparalleled collection of artistic treasures that capture the essence of faith and creativity over the centuries. Every chapel and corner of the cathedral is a gallery of masterpieces illustrating the artistic skill and religious devotion of the time. The cathedral hosts masterpieces by 2 of the most prominent painters of the Spanish Baroque era, Bartolomé Esteban Murillo and Francisco de Zurbarán. Murillo's paintings, known for their mastery in depicting religious scenes and everyday life, are found in several chapels, while Zurbarán's works, famous for their realism and detail, adorn the cathedral's walls. The cathedral choir is a treasure in itself, with exquisitely carved stalls narrating biblical episodes and scenes from the lives of saints. The choir is a masterpiece of wood sculpture, showcasing the skill of craftsmen from that era. The numerous lateral chapels display an impressive collection of religious art, from sculptures to paintings and sacred relics. Each piece tells a unique story and contributes to the spiritual atmosphere of the cathedral. The Seville Cathedral is much more than an architectural wonder, it is a journey through time and spirituality. Every stone, every chapel, and every work of art whispers stories of bygone eras, making this place a must-visit for all travelers eager to immerse themselves in the rich history and culture of Spain. I hope you enjoy exploring this incredible monument on your next visit to Seville on Koala Planet. And if you enjoyed our tour of the Seville Cathedral, don't forget to watch our videos dedicated to this beautiful city. Remember to subscribe for more information and give it a like to support us. See you soon on Koala Planet.